this book needs to be read because I can see a lot of shenanigans going on here. Today's Patreon On today's Patreon request from Katie Abbott, we are back on Mcfly and we are back on the Alan Carr's Chatty Man show. This time it's from 12th of the 10th, 12. I like them numbers, they're symmetrical. Let's check it out. Okay, I wonder what the cheeky boys are going to be talking about this time. And Alan Carr, you're another cheeky guy, isn't he? Let's go.
But first, give it up for the boys whose X-rated exploits have put the band into boy band. It's Mcfly!
Looking very smart. Like that stamp rug.
Look at you! I didn't know you were going to wear that.
We look like we work at EasyJet.
Yeah, they look like they're going to whack a hat on and be a barbershop quartet. That's what they look like. But they do look a bit like EasyJet, especially with the ties.
You're going to wear that.
We look like we work at EasyJet.
Yeah.
We got some EasyJet fans.
Hold on to your handbags and wallets. What would you like to drink, loves?
What have we got?
Well, we got so two of you don't drink, do you? Who don't drink? Right. What we got here? Capri Sun.
Gotta love a Capri Sun.
What do you like, my love?
What have you got?
Sambuca. Margarita. Who likes a margarita? Oh, wicked. And you've just got back from your tour of Brazil and America.
Yeah, Brazil a couple of weeks ago.
Oh. What was it like? Oh, no, that's not what you want. Sorry.
It was amazing.
I am listening. I'm just
yeah,
not
go on. No, it was incredible. Brazil was amazing. It's really incredible.
It's mad out there. The fans are crazy. It literally, they make you feel like you're Justin Bieber. Or like you're... Honestly, seriously, they're just so crazy.
What, 12?
Yeah. they're so passionate. And, yeah, it's nice for us. It was brilliant.
Very special. Love. Hey, you haven't even put your straw in your Capri Sun.
Is there a straw? You didn't give us a straw?
Oh, when I was growing up, there used to be a straw celebrator.
Come on, Alan. Get with the times, man. Get with the times. Capri Suns with straw are the smaller ones. You got the big one, the sports bottle size one with the attachable lid. The old Capri Sun was a straw, and they've changed the straws from plastic to paper, so you can't even get them through now.
Oh, when I was
Capri Sun
growing up,
rant.
there used to be a straw celebrator.
It's got like a nipple thing on it now.
A nipple?
Yeah. What's that to Alan?
Since I've been near one, you might as well. We've got to talk about your books, yeah?
Yeah.
No, honestly, it's
Book
proper
fans as well.
kiss and tell, isn't it? But you've kissed and told about yourself.
Yeah, each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, we always said, you know, we always said we wanted to do a book. We always wanted to wait until we felt we could do our story justice and tell it as it actually is, because being in a band, you know, when you're young, there's a lot of good stories, you know, interesting stuff happens, but, you know, when we were kind of, 15 to 18, you know, you have fans who are young, teenagers, and you can't really, you know, say the truth of what really happens, but now we're older. We're men. We just felt as the time was right now. We can actually tell the truth and you know, say what happened.
So they've wrote a book of all their different accounts of stories about each other. This book needs to be read because I can see a lot of shenanigans going on here, especially after listening to some of the interviews these guys have done about talking about especially the last Chatty Man episode that we did. We're talking about the pole and stuff on the and over shenanigans in the bed, which I'm not going to say. But if you watch that interview, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, this book needs to be read, I think.
The time was right now. We can actually tell the truth and you know, say what happens.
Yeah, I mean, like Tom said, we thought it's time to tell our side of the story and, you know, hold nothing back, really. So.
And I mean, everything's in there.
Everything's in there, yeah, absolutely.
Because I've got a checklist here of things you've got to do when you're in a band, OK?
OK.
So let's see who's done what. Who's got off with a fan? Danny.
Who's got off with a fan? Danny. Didn't even ask the question. He basically told him that he's the one who got off with a fan. Right, OK.
Who's got off with a fan? Danny.
Yeah, but yeah.
You get a point for every fan. How many?
I like how many bits of paper you got.
Hey!
Paper cuts it was up. Who's had a threesome?
Yeah, we have.
No. The most
Oh, the way Harry just went, hey, we have, haven't we? He's like, come on, let's go.
Threesome? No.
Yeah, we have.
The most Is that the one in the book?
No, I don't think that's...
Because there's a mother-daughter combo, isn't there? Can I just say, I hate that phrase, mother-daughter combo. I much prefer family bucket.
Oh, my God. Oh, I'm never going KFC again. Alan!
This margarita stand takes madness.
Come on, which of you had the mother-daughter combo?
Danny.
How did that happen?
You know,
That was another interview that I did, wasn't it? They said that on another interview that I did a while back. Oh, was it in the best bits? It was in one of the best bits videos, actually. I was trying to remember. I know Danny was definitely one of them.
In a bar and this picture comes along from security and it's this, you know, this girl and she's outside and bring your mum in. Within 10 minutes, her mum's got a boob out.
didn't she have a tattoo
Dark in there.
Bon Jovi on her boob? Quite possibly.
Tattoo of John Bon Jovi on her dick?
Possibly.
Didn't that freak you out, though, if she just pulled it out and there was John Bon Jovi staring at her? That would freak me out.
I don't know, he's a good-looking dude, so...
Not with a nipple as his nose, though.
This is a good interview.
OK. Who's had a MILF or a GILF? You had nothing.
Nothing.
Dougie, MILF or a GILF?
Gilf, I'll go with the
And
Gilf.
Tom's married, though, isn't he? So he can't have anything.
Nothing. Dougie, MILF or a GILF?
Gilf, I'll go with the Gilf. What? That's not cool anymore? I thought it was...
That's never been cool. Your gran?
I thought all the kids were... We're trying to stay hip. Replace me.
Keep digging.
A lot of your sexploits were quite homoerotic, if you ask me. Did the love that dare not speak its name ever rear its ugly head in Mcfly? Have you ever, like, touched tongues or, like, you
Us
know...
lot?
Yeah.
We always do
Well,
stuff
you
like
just
that.
touched him up.
You'd said that you touched...
I've touched both their tongues. I'm pretty sure I've touched your tongue.
No. I've never touched your tongue.
Do it.
It's like American Pie.
What a letdown. I'm always the last to find out. Like, I found out half of these stories when we were talking about for the book.
Really?
When did that happen? Like, why? Where was I? Why was I involved?
You're a bad wanker.
I can imagine him, like, obviously when Tom's not in the room and stuff and they get up to their antics. I bet he's like the dad of the group. Don't tell him.
Asked to find out. Like, I found out half of these stories when we were talking about for the book.
Really?
Wow.
When did that happen? Like, why? Where was I? Why was I involved?
You're a bad wanking mate.
But also, if people buy the book and read it, it's not all filth. I mean, I was reading it and then last year, you were really in a bit of a bad way, weren't you? Seriously speaking. I mean,
Okay.
there was like depression and there was a bit too much drinking and stuff. How close did you come to calling it quits?
In my head, it's never been quits, really.
No, I don't think we've ever wanted to call it quits as a band, but I think individually, some of us have really, you know, hit rock bottom, and I think you worry as to whether you can carry on doing what you're doing when you're in such a dark place.
I think especially with what we do, the highs are so high. You know, when you're having #1s and you're traveling all around the world and selling out stuff, it's amazing. But so it makes the lows in comparison really low. So that's when it's kind of tough, I think, for people in our position to kind of deal with.
And remember, Dougie, last time you were on Chatty Man,
Yeah, when it's good, it's good. I get that. When it's good, it's going really good, and you're enjoying yourself. And then when something happens or something negative, influences the band or what have you, it's the come down is the higher you go, the further you fall. I get that. I get exactly what Harry's saying there.
So it makes the lows in comparison
Tom,
really
sorry.
low. So that's when it's kind of tough, I think, for people in our position to kind of deal with.
And remember, Dougie, last time you were on Chatty Man, I could tell you weren't yourself, because now reading the book, you realise you had a big old battle on your hands. It got really dark, didn't it, reading it, and about you trying to kill yourself.
Yeah.
Really?
Did it feel better once you'd written it? Put it down on paper and talked about it and stuff?
I think it's always kind of good to reflect on that sort of stuff. It's quite easy to, I'm in a really, really good place now to forget about all that stuff. So it is quite...
Thanks, Alan. Thanks. I was in a good place to forget about all that, and now you just brought it back up. Chatty Man, should call him.
I'm in a really, really good place now to forget about all that stuff. So it is quite therapeutic to go back. It's quite scary, and it's a bit of an eye-opener to how dark it can get if you take your foot off the gas and stop looking after yourself.
I think half the time you didn't really know what you were doing. It was often us telling you what was going on, so...
I was so battered the whole time. That's why.
You have a problem with alcohol,
It's a
then?
roller coaster ride, isn't
Is that why he doesn't drink anymore? Do you have a problem with alcohol? Is that why he got so far into depression that he wanted to, end everything?
So battered the whole
Let
time.
me know in the comments.
I mean, the book is a roller coaster ride, isn't it?
Yeah,
I
pretty
mean,
much.
it has... Yeah, I think that's, that was the point in it. I think we just... It's like Dougie said, I think honesty is just the best thing. We didn't want to do anything that kind of, hid the truth or, painted, us in a different light. We just wanted to be honest because we're all in really good places now. We've all been through ups and downs and, Harry's engaged now, Dougie's sorted himself out, I'm married, Danny's the same as he's always been.
Anyway, I'm glad you're back to your normal self, Dougie, yeah? Have your Capri Sun. Cheers.
Wholesome, that.
You got married to Giovanna early this year.
Yeah, I did,
What was
in May.
that like?
It was honestly the best day of my life. It was incredible. Ah, there we are. Look at that.
What magazine was it in again?
I can't remember.
Danny is just being Danny in that photo, isn't he?
There we are. Look at that.
What magazine was it in again?
These three, they were my best men. Their speech was ridiculous.
What did they say? What were they saying?
Oh, it was very crude.
Yeah, really.
Really?
Dougie can get away with saying stuff that no one else. If I said the stuff that he says, I'd be in prison. It's that. I don't even want to say it. I can't even say what he said.
Come on, what is it?
He thanked my dad for ejaculating in my mum's vagina.
Good stuff.
Truth, though. That's how babies are made. I'm just being honest.
My nan.
That is exactly how us Brits are. Especially Northern Brits. Where's he from?
That's how babies are made. I'm just being honest.
My nan and granddad were sat like a metre from him when he was saying this.
Oh, my
I don't even think
Excellent.
that was the worst thing you said.
That wasn't the worst?
No, it was
I think he then congratulated her for squeezing him out of her vagina, considering he has such a big chin.
Oh, go Dougie.
It's lovely having you on, boys.
Thank you.
And good luck with the book.
Thank you very much.
Give it up for Mcfly, everyone!
Oh, man, that was funny.
After the break, Dara O'Brien, Cheryl Cole, and Leona Lewis will be here.
Okay, that's the end of the interview, obviously. Oh, my God, that interview seemed to have it all. It had the funnies, the highs, the lows, etc. Also, so a serious message about Dougie and his... I'd say alcoholism, but is that what it was in his depressions and stuff? But yeah, I mean, seeing artists like this, you don't normally see this side of the artist when you listen to music, because you're just seeing what they play, and then the live stuff they're playing. Like happy songs and all bouncing on stage stuff, but then you go into these interviews and you start seeing the other side of them, and you know, you don't realise that this fun band Mcfly have gone through some shit as well as everybody else, because at the end of the day, human beings and life gets in the way sometimes. But yeah, it was a really good interview. Alan Carr on point as usual. I need to watch some more interviews from artists from this show, because like I say, I've never watched Alan Carr before, so I mean, he's not afraid to ask the question, is he? Whatever the question is. Anyway, that's the end of this reaction. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments, and if you like my videos, then please hit like and subscribe, and I shall see you all in the next video.